Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm so excited to finally be filming because I've been needing to film this video for such a long time now. I'm going to share with you guys a massive makeup haul. I've been saving all my new makeup for about 4 months now to haul for you guys. So I have 2 bags literally full to the brim full of makeup right here. I have the first bag that is pretty much like the high-end bag, which is all like Sephora higher end products. And then in the second bag, I have a Ulta bag, which is full of more affordable drugstore stuff and stuff that I bought online. So jumping right into the products, the first couple products I want to talk to you guys about are from Anastasia. If you guys do not know, Anastasia now has her whole entire makeup line at Sephora. So pretty much you can buy all of her liquid lipsticks, her lip glosses, her glow kits, her concealers, her eyeshadows, all of her brushes, pretty much everything. So I've been going kind of crazy and buying a lot of new Anastasia stuff. The first thing I have right here is the glow kit. I've kind of dipped into this a few times now, I'm not gonna lie. I actually have it on my cheeks right now. The color that I'm obsessed with the most is called Hard Candy. It is this one right here. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's kind of like an iridescent pinky highlight, but it works as a blush slash highlight, so it's freaking beautiful because you can do anything you want with this palette right here. You can use these as eyeshadows, blushes, highlighters, literally anything you want you can use this for, which is why I'm obsessed with it. Also the fact that you pay $40 for this big palette right here, which pretty much is the equivalent of $10 per pan. Considering that her eyeshadows are $10 as well and they're like a quarter of this size, I think that this is a really good bang for your buck. Now I was gonna buy the second darker skin one, which I forgot what it's called, but it's the one that has like the yellow and the bronzer in it. But I don't know if I want to because this is pretty much like the one that is best for my skin tone because it's gonna show up as a highlight and a blush. I don't know if I necessarily need that dark skin tone one, but you guys know how it is being a makeup hoarder and a makeup addict. I don't even care if I can actually use it on myself. I just want to buy it to look at it and collect it. Another palette I got from Anastasia is her cream contour kit. Oh my god, you guys, I have fallen in love with this thing this last couple days. I have a little bit on my cheeks right now and under my eyes, but if you guys have not tried this, you guys need to get your hands on this. What I've noticed is that she actually reformulated this cream, so it's a lot better and a little bit more emollient than her old formula was. I felt like the old formula was a little bit dry and kind of hard to blend around, but this stuff I feel like is beautiful. I went in with this under my eyes like all by itself and it was actually like creamy enough to look moisturized and not dry or cakey. This is a really good palette. You guys, one thing I'm actually surprised about, I didn't know, but I've been able to kind of use these as like a highlight slash concealer because I didn't think that these had a lot of like coverage to them, but they actually do, so it's pretty awesome that you can use it as like a highlight slash concealer. Because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have no concealer on right now. I have a little bit of these two mixed together, and I feel like it does a really good job at making my under eyes look a little bit more perfected. Okay, so I just have a few more Anastasia products. I have 2 of her lip glosses right here. I bought the shade Potion and the shade Sepia. Let me open these bad boys up so I can show you the colors. So this is Potion right here. Potion is pretty much a very dark, vampy, beautiful purple lip gloss. You guys know how I feel about shades like this. I'm obsessed. Cannot wait to bathe myself in this gorgeous color right here. And then the other color is Sepia, which is a very pretty, kind of, how do I describe this? It's almost like a very cool tone nude. You guys know I'm very bad at describing colors, but just look at this beauty. Absorb it, appreciate it. Also, you guys forgot to mention, I'm obsessed with the quality and formula of these lip glosses. I've been able to make these last almost all day without coming off. Of course, they're going to come off a little bit in the center because it's a gloss, but a little touch-up doesn't hurt anybody. If you guys are looking for a really good brand of lip glosses, these are 16 bucks. They are very saturated, got a lot of color to them. They are worth every penny. So then I also picked up the shade Potion in her liquid lipstick form right here. This one looks a little bit more kind of like a blue tone purple. I want to say that the gloss has a little bit more purple hues in it. I've also been really happy with her liquid lipstick quality. You guys know that I have very dry lips and I usually hate wearing liquid lipsticks, but this formula as well as the Jeffree Star ones are probably my 2 absolute favorite. I don't know why, but like, I didn't think that I was gonna like this formula because of everybody saying how dry it is. But personally, when I wore it, it felt very comfortable and it didn't come off super fast. Obviously, I had to touch up like twice and it made my lips a little bit dry because it's a liquid lipstick, of course. But I was just super happy with the saturation of color and the comfortability of the formula because usually I literally hate dry liquid lipsticks, but this one I'm super impressed with. So I believe I have one last Anastasia product. I have the Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Taupe right here. If you guys haven't heard about this or seen it, this is pretty much the exact same formula as the Brow Wiz, but it has a little bit of a bigger triangle applicator. Makes it a little bit easier to draw on your eyebrows. So the other thing I have right here is the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Setting Spray. You can pretty much use this as a primer or setting spray, whatever way you want to use it. But I've heard nothing but good feedback on it, so I really wanted to try this. So another product I have right here is the new Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. This is very interesting and it intrigued me because it's kind of different for Smashbox to come out with a skincare product like this where it's an oil. But pretty much this is a primer that you can use if you have very dry skin. Or if you want to, you can use it as a moisturizer if your skin is kind of normal or combo. Now this is kind of similar to all the other oils out there where you can use it on your cuticles, your elbows, your knees, pretty much anywhere that you have dry skin. But I'm really interested to see how this wears under foundation, so I'm super stoked to try it and give it a shot. Okay, so don't hate me, but I have 3 new eyeshadow palettes that I want to share with you guys and talk to you about. This is a lot, but bear with me. So the first palette I have right here is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. This is pretty much the 3rd edition of their Naked ones where it has a little bit more of like pinky purple hues. Super in love with this palette. It's super pretty, but I haven't dipped into it too much to have a full kind of like review slash first impressions, but so far I'm really happy with the quality of this. And I love all the versatility that it gives to you with all these colors right here. I feel like you can almost do like any look that you want with this. This is going to be such a pretty freaking palette for summer. So we have another little small palette right here. This is the Tartelette Tease palette. This is a 6 quadrant palette that is almost kind of like the Tartelette and the Tartelette and Bloom palette. It's very neutral, so it is totally up my alley. And then the last big eyeshadow palette that I bought on a whim, I'm super like in love with, but I have not even touched it or swatched it or used it yet. Look at this beauty, you guys. This is the Pantone / Sephora Color of the Year eyeshadow palette. This is just like watercolor galore. I don't even feel like I have enough words for this palette, so I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna show you guys so you guys can absorb all of this beauty. I just knew for a fact when I saw this palette I had to buy it because this is just so pastel, so pink, so me, so coral, so baby blue. I just am obsessed with this palette. I really want to film a review or like tutorial on this palette, so please like request it because I feel like if you guys request it, I'll do it faster than if I just do it at my own leisure. So if you guys want to see anything with this palette, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I have 3 pairs of lashes that I want to share with you guys. The first pair is the Velour lashes. This is in the style Fluff and Wispy. I was actually kind of introduced to these from Casey Holmes here on YouTube. I saw her use these in a couple of videos and rave about them, so I really wanted to give them a shot. You guys know that I don't always wear lashes, but I'm trying to get myself into it by buying lashes. So hopefully now that I have nice pairs of lashes, I'll actually start to use them and practice with them. But the other pair I have right here, they are Ardell Wispies. I bought these at Ulta. But I got a couple like cheaper pairs to practice and kind of get the hang of because I literally never ever wear lashes. I'm actually really bad at putting lashes on myself, but I'm trying to get better at it, so that is why I bought some new pairs of lashes. So another product that I picked up is the new Sephora Mud Mask. It's the Purifying and Mattifying Mask. This is pretty much supposed to be kind of like Glam Glow Youth Activating White Mask, which is the best kind of like acne mask out there. This is very similar so far though, I'm not gonna lie. I've used this a few times now and I've actually been really super happy with the results of it. One thing I love about this mask so far is that it smells really good. I also love how when I use it, I actually feel my skin kind of getting tighter and a little bit more kind of like mattified and cleaned out. If you are in the market for a good kind of like acne mattifying mask, I would definitely try this one before you buy the Glam Glow one because the Glam Glow one is like $70 and this is like $20 and this is pretty much like the exact same thing but a fraction of the price, so I highly recommend that you try this one. Okay, so I have 2 foundations in here that I actually want to talk about together because I'm probably going to end up filming like first impression reviews on them, so I don't want to talk about them too much in this video. But the first one I have right here is the new Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. This is pretty much like the feel of a tinted moisturizer, but it offers you more coverage, so super stoked to try it and kind of see what the hype's about. And then the second one is the new Becca. This is called the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. This is another very, very good one for summer. It's supposed to be a very lightweight feel, but give you really good coverage as well. So let me know what one you guys want to see a review on first, because to be honest with you, I'm probably going to film first impression reviews on both of these foundations, but let me know what one you guys want me to film first. So I also recently picked up a few new products from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. The first one I bought is his new Velour Lip Scrub. I got this in the shade Strawberry. You guys, this is literally so delicious. First thing I want to say is I was super, super, super impressed with how much product you got in this. I don't know why, but when I first saw this online, I thought it was going to be a lot smaller, but when I received it in the mail, I was like, whoa, that packaging is huge. This is like 4 times of what I was imagining when I was looking at it online, so I'm super stoked that they give you a lot in this little tub right here. I just can't get over the fact that it literally smells like strawberry gum. And the nice thing is though is that when you're putting it on your lips to exfoliate, you can actually eat it off after. So it also tastes really, really, really good as well. Let me just get a good whiff in. Oh my god, yeah, look. You guys just look at the packaging too. Let me show you a close-up of this beautiful packaging right here. I just can't, like, how could you guys not with this gorgeous packaging right here? Look at this. Ooh. Yes, Jeffree, get that packaging. And I also had to pick up one of his new shades. This is called Breakfast at Tiffany's. This is a very, very pretty kind of teal pastel liquid lipstick, you guys. This is just like screaming my name when I saw it, so you know, I had to pick that bad boy up as well. I have not swatched this yet, but I already know that the formula is amazing because I've already like used a lot of his liquid lipsticks in the past. Oh my god, I literally still have so much stuff to talk to you guys about. I need to stop rambling and kind of just start showing you products because this video is already going to be so freaking long. So I'm going to dip into a little bit of the Ulta bag now because I've majorly been showing you guys stuff from Sephora so far, so I'm going to kind of show you some more drugstore stuff right now. The first thing I have right here that I'm so excited to try is a new primer from e.l.f. I've never ever used any primers from them, and this one is the Blemish Control Face Primer right here. This actually has cute packaging for being drugstore. I know that when you look at this, it looks like it's going to be a green product, but when you put it on your hand, it's actually going to be clear. So don't be fooled by the packaging and think it's going to be like a green color corrector. It's just a blemish fighting primer. But one thing that I like about this is that it has a very, very thin feel to it. It dries very fast. And if you guys are wondering what this does for acne, this has 2% salicylic acid, and salicylic acid is a really good ingredient that kind of fights your breakouts. Oh my god, sorry if I'm like screaming over the plane right now, but I just am trying to ignore it and just deal with the plane going by. This primer does have a little bit of an interesting smell. I don't want to say it smells good, but I don't absolutely hate the smell. It just has a little bit like of a chemically like off-putting scent. We will have to just see if I can get used to that smell, but I do not know yet. I will keep you guys posted. Okay, so this product I'm like super excited to talk to you guys about and like use because I've been wanting to use these so freaking bad, but I have not yet because I wanted to save them to haul. This is the Real Technique sponge. I've heard nothing but good things about these so far. I've heard that these are like the closest thing you can get to an actual beauty blender. So I'm super stoked to see if these are worth the hype, if they're actually good quality, or if they're kind of crappy. So I actually have another lip exfoliator that I've used a few times now. This is the one from e.l.f. I kind of like this a little bit better than the Jeffree Star one, not gonna lie. One thing that I like about this better is that it's a little bit more easy to use, because with this one, if you guys can see, it's pretty much in the shape of an actual lipstick, so all you have to do is literally get it out like a lipstick and just put it on your lips, and it takes off all the dead skin cells, but it makes it feel very soft after. Now don't get me wrong, I do love the Jeffree one because of the smell and the packaging and everything about that, but one thing that I kind of like about this better is that this is a little bit easier and less messy to use, because one thing I noticed so far when I use the Jeffree one, when I'm kind of putting it on my lips, a lot of the sugar kind of like scrub stuff falls off and goes onto my lap, but when I use this one, I literally get no fallout. It literally just like stays on my lips, but it still works effectively. Sometimes I wish the Jeffree one came in a package like this because it would make it so much more convenient and easy to use. Okay, so I have 4 brow products right here from the drugstore that I want to share with you guys all together. The first one is this. It's by e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's a lash tint mascara. It looks like it has a very small applicator, so I'm kind of intrigued to try this to see if it's a good kind of like brow mascara type product. So the second brow product I have right here is the Tame and Frame from NYX. This is supposed to be kind of a comparable one to the Anastasia Dip Brow, but a drugstore alternative. I used it once before and I was pretty happy with it, but I don't remember too much of my feedback because I used it like a month ago. I'm not gonna lie though, you guys know how I'm about packaging, and I do really appreciate this cute packaging that NYX made with this brow product right here. I love that the glass is kind of like a clear, like frosted paint, and I don't know, I just feel like it's so cute and compact compared to the Anastasia one. And then lastly, for brow products, I have the Jordana eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe right here. This is another one that I kind of just bought on an impulse. It was like $1, so I was like, what the heck, might as well try it, see if it's worth the hype. And then the other one that I have right here, this is pretty much like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but it's the NYX dupe of it. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have this in the shade Taupe as well. Let me get it out of the box so I can show you guys. But it pretty much looks like the exact same thing as the Eyebrow Wiz from Anastasia, so I think that this is kind of made to be a dupe of it. I've used this a few times now and I am super impressed with it. It seems like it does perform almost the exact same way as the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Okay, so probably about a month ago I made a transaction with Morphe brushes, and I have a couple of brushes right here that I've been patiently waiting to use so that I could share them with you guys. Just super clean and like unopened and out of the package. So I'm gonna go through these brushes kind of fast because I already own some of the eyeshadow brushes, but I just wanted to get duplicates of them. So the first one I have right here is a face buffer brush. This is the Morphe M177. This is just kind of like a flat kabuki style brush right here. So I don't know what I want to do with this one in particular yet, but I'm probably going to use it for powder foundation, but you guys know how it is, I can never have enough brushes. I also got the M510, which I'm probably going to be using this as a highlight brush. I just feel like this brush was a really good size to kind of, you know, get that added shine on that cheekbone that everybody loves. Okay, so I also picked up two new M433s. You guys know how I feel about this brush. I use this brush a lot in my videos because it's my favorite kind of like outer corner V section brush. I just love putting darker shades on with this brush right here. If you guys do not have this brush in your life, you need to invest in this brush right here. This is pretty much like my all-time favorite one from Morphe. I use this brush pretty much every single day. So I also got duplicates of another brush. I got two of the Morphe M441s. I probably have to consider this my like second hands down all-time favorite Morphe brush. That's why I bought two of them again. This is really good for blending out crease colors. I just love this brush so much. This brush is so beautiful. This is another one that if you do not own, you guys need this brush in your life. And then so the last three brushes I got from Morphe are kind of random, so I'm going to kind of share them all together. This one is the Morphe E27. I think that I saw this out of Manny's favorite video. He says that he uses this one a lot, so I wanted to give this one a shot to see if it was worth the hype. And then the other two I have the M513, which is kind of just another kind of fluffy crease brush right here. Seems like it'd be a good eyeshadow brush. And then the last Morphe brush I have right here is the M519. This is almost kind of like a bullet-sized packer brush, so I think this is going to be really good for adding in that depth in the outer corner or the bottom lash line area. The next one, I'm just going to like dip my hand in here and see what comes out and then talk about it. Ooh, these are the Sephora Collection Radiant Luminizing Drops. These are beautiful on the skin. This is another product right here that I feel like is very under the radar. This is a liquid highlighter. You can wear it under your concealer or on top of your foundation if you want that added kind of glow to the skin. I can already tell though I'm going to be using this a lot during summer because it's going to be the best perfect like summer dewy highlighter. So I also picked up two new drugstore concealers. Right here I have the Maybelline Master Conceal, which I have been loving the past few weeks. I've used this like maybe like 3 to 4 times now, and I've been super happy with the quality of this product. One thing I love is that you literally have to put a little bit on and you get a lot of coverage. I'm super impressed with this one a lot for more fuller coverage. And then the other one I got right here, which I also love, is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This is another really good under eye concealer that I've been using for a long time now. Just had to get another kind of replacement. Another new setting spray that I'm so excited to try is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe vera, herbs, and rose water. I've never tried anything from this brand before, but I've heard a lot of good feedback on it, so I really wanted to give this one a shot. And it does have a really good affordable drugstore price point, so I might actually buy more stuff from this brand in the future if I do like this one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, these next two products, I did fall for the packaging. Before even using these products or knowing anything about them, I didn't care. I wanted to buy them because of how cute the packaging was. So these lip balms right here are by a brand called It's Skin, and they are in the shape of macaroons, which is so freaking cute. You guys, look at this packaging. Let me get it opened up for you. And besides the fact that it has adorable, cute packaging, one thing I want to mention is that it smells amazing too. So this is the little packaging right here. It's like a purple, little macaroon. But this isn't the end of it. So besides the fact that it looks adorable and like is just the cutest packaging in the world, when you open it up, the second thing that is adorable is that the actual lip balm is purple. And the third thing, which is like the thing that is the best about it, oh my god, you guys, I wish you guys could smell this because this literally smells like a grape popsicle. Please tell me you guys have smell-o-vision. Just like attempt to smell it. Just put your nose to the screen. Do you smell that grape? The second one I have right here is pink, which is also freaking adorable. So the pink one is in another little macaroon shaped packaging like this. This one smells like strawberry. I'm just a sucker for this packaging and this scent. It is so freaking adorable. So these are available at Sephora. They go for around $10, I believe, and they have a couple other flavors. They have like a green one that smells like sour apple, but I was just a sucker for the pink and purple. Had to get it just because of the cuteness of it. Oh my god, wow, we're actually almost done. I have only a few more products to talk to you guys about. Actually, the next three are kind of all the same items, so I'm going to talk about them together. I have three new mascaras right here. The first one you guys already know I've raved about a lot in the past. This is the Chubby Lash from Clinique. I love this mascara so much. I just love how much of a false lash strip this one looks like, but it's not clumpy at all. It's one of my all-time favorites. So you guys know I had to repurchase it because I was obsessed. And then the other two I have are actually like new mascaras I've never tried before, so I'm kind of intrigued to try them. The first one is a little bit more high-end. This is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. Have not tried it. I haven't really heard any feedback on it or like how good it is, so I'm stoked to see what it is like when I use it. So I'll probably be using this in an upcoming video to show you guys the way that it looks without mascara versus with a mascara to see if it's worth that money. And then the other one I have right here was actually recommended by my best friend Sarah. This is called the CoverGirl The Super Sizer Mascara. I've heard no feedback on this. I don't even know like what its claims are because I totally forgot because I bought it so long ago. So pretty much whenever I use this one, it's going to be like opening up a whole new world to me because I don't know like anything about this mascara. Okay, so the last three products in this bag are all lip products, so I'm going to kind of share them together to kind of wrap up this video. The first liquid lipstick I have right here is Lolita 2 from Kat Von D. This is the second edition of her Lolita. This one has a little bit more of a kind of like a warmer orangey hue to it. But I've not put this one on my actual lips yet, but I am sure that I'm going to be obsessed with it. And then the other liquid lipstick I have right here is a Sephora Collection number 1 Always Red. You guys already know that I am in love with the Sephora Collection liquid lipstick formula. I love the fact that it has like a little bit more of a moisturizing feel to it. A lot of times when I do wear liquid lipsticks, they get super crusty and dry on my lips, but I really love how these ones perform. And if you guys do want a classic red, this one is called number 1 Always Red, and this is the blue undertone red, so it's going to make your teeth look as bomb as can be. And the last product that I'm going to share with you guys in this like huge makeup haul, this is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Liquid Lipstick. I have no idea if I'm going to be impressed with this one because, as you guys probably already know, Jeffree Star used this and actually hated it because he said it did not dry down to a matte finish like its claims. But to be honest, that's kind of the reason why I did want to buy it and give it a shot, because since my lips are so dry, I wanted to see if these would have a better longevity with me and not dry down to 100% dry like matte liquid lipstick finish, so that maybe I can actually wear these all day and have them not crust off. So I'm sure you guys will be hearing my feedback on this whenever I use it in the future. Alright, so I cannot believe that we are finally at the end of this video. If you guys actually stuck through and watched this whole video, I thank you so much, because I'm sure this video is going to be so freaking long because of all the makeup that I had hoarded in my bedroom to share with you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I really want to thank you guys again for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video.